up, guys? So doing a little work today on the camper, putting up some more darkening curtains. What I did, and I'll show you the pack right here. I went and bought, it cost me like, oops, the whole thing. Cost me like, oh man, $12 or something like that for an 82-inch long by, I forget the widths of it. But I bought the biggest darkening one they had. It's basically one curtain. If you look back here, this is the bed area here. This curtain right here, this is part of that curtain that I've just actually put back in that back window. Right now there's some darkening curtains there and there. I'm going to be taking off the blinds here because they're a mess. I placed both of these windows with darkening ones, but what I'm doing today is I'm going to try to do this window and this window, and maybe even this window today with the new one. And if there's enough, I'll do this door here, frame here, which is a problem because light comes through there. So you can't see in it, but in the evenings light come through there, and I just don't want that. So so what I'm doing right now is I've already had a piece that I cut off. And as you see, if you look at these, when you cut them, they begin to fray on the edges. And I said, well, I wonder if I put heat to it, will it seal the edges? And that's exactly what happened. You should look here. See if I can get it zoomed in there. Hold on. I put heat to the edges, and essentially what it did is it sealed the edges. So now I shouldn't have to worry about it fraying, because I had a piece that was across here, and I still have to figure out how I'm going to do something here. Because if you look here, it had like a little curtain thing here, but you notice that they moved it because apparently the holes wallowed out here and here. You can see where the track used to be. They just shifted it over. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm basically burning the edges, and I can't do that with the camera in my hand, but I'm going to go ahead and finish burning the edges of this one. And then I'm going to start putting this together. Alrighty, see y'all in a bit. Alright guys, so I've frayed all the ends of that guy, and what I did is I went ahead, if you look here, I put black thumbtacks, which matches the color of the curtain, across the top of this guy. And then I got one in the corner here and one in the corner here to kind of grab the edges and keep everything down. I can already feel it getting a lot cooler in here just by covering one of these windows. And like I said, I can still pick up the window, and if I want to, pull the shade and look out, but most of the time that's not going to be the case. This serves two purposes for me. One, it blocks the sunlight from coming in, and it should eventually keep the camper cooler. And two, it keeps nosing eyes from trying to find out what's inside this camper. So it's not the best, prettiest deal right now. But what I have to do, because I don't have the money to buy brand new curtains and put all the curtain frames up and all that stuff, I'm just going to put these up for right now, and it should work just perfectly. Alright guys, I got the second window up. There's the first one. So the next thing to do now is I'm going to try to block out some of this light coming in the door here. So what I'll do is I will take some Velcro strips, which I've already cut. Let me show you those right here. I've got two different lengths of Velcros One's about 2 inches, the other one's about maybe an inch. And the ones that are about an inch will go right here on the, there you go, right here on the corners, on the 4 corners there. And then the ones that are about 2 inches long or more, and let me show you here in a second. There's screws here, as you can see. Let me get the sunlight here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's screws at there's interval points here. So for the screws with the longer points, I'll basically put a 2-inch strip in between the longer distance of screws. But the first thing I want to do is take some alcohol and just clean around here and make sure it's good and clean for where I'm going to put these strips at. So let me go ahead and do that first. Alright guys, so I cleaned off the outside edge of this with 91% white alcohol. And what I did is I went ahead, as you can see, got the smaller pieces of Velcro on the corners and the larger pieces of Velcro, about 2 inches or so, in between the larger sets of the screws. So now what I'm going to do is take my piece of cloth, which I have laying in there, and try to measure out where I want this to go. And what I may do, I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. Obviously it would be better if I could cut it prior to putting it on there, but what I may do is just take it and just kind of peel off the stuff one by one and just kind of put it on there, and then just take some scissors and just kind of go around the edge of the window to get it cut out correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and try that, and see y'all guys in a bit. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. So what I did is I took off one by one of the Velcro tops, started up in the corner and got my top part, my first 2 in the corner up here, and then just did one by one, going on down, stretching it out, making sure that it was taut as I went around. And then what I did is I took a pair of scissors, and some of it, this was a pre-cut, this is already a piece that I had that actually fit perfectly. Well, maybe not so perfectly, but it still fits. So I just went around and cut off the edge and went around up there like that. I may go back and trim that up, but then I went around and burned the edges to make sure that it wouldn't fray. And there you go. There's the finished product, guys. I think it looks really nice. Now that when you look at the front end, it is completely blacked out. You can't see inside of the trailer, and also it's going to keep that light from poking in on me in the middle of the night in the evening times from the baseball field over here. So yeah, that's that one, guys. So see if we can check some of these other windows. Just a quick look at what it looks like from the inside, guys. And just doing that window, and that window has already cooled this place off a lot more, and it's just gotten it so it's not so bright inside this camper. So it looks nice. I think it's a real good job I did there. Alrighty, let's move on to which window here. Let's see. Let's do this window here. Whew, that's bright. And let's see if we can get that cooled down a little bit here. Alright guys, it's getting darker in here, as you can see. I've done the kitchen window. I've done the other side of the front of the camper. I've done the door window, as you can see there. The bedroom portion, I've already done that long strip there. And I did the living room here, a large piece there. Now I'm going to need to buy another carpet, because what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to replace this blind is going to come down, and I'm going to have to replace this guy here and this guy here. For now they can stay. The blinds may come down, but the rest can stay. And the only other window that I have is the bathroom window. So I think one more sheet, one more curtain ought to do it, and they'll have everything basically darkened off to keep everything cool in here. Future places. So essentially what I did for this one is nothing different. I just found a corner of the curtain that was the longest and then started tacking tacks up in here. Let me see if I can, you can't see it because it's too dark, but just started tacking along the way, and then I got to the corner, folded it over, tacked it down, and then cut right up that seam, and then I just cut right across the bottom. Now, the bottom is a little raggedy, but that's okay. Again, this is not a permanent fix. This is something that I need done to keep this camper cool and a little bit of security, so folks don't have the free will to look right into the camper if they want to. Yeah, so I can already feel it becoming cooler in here just by what I've already done. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more some more darkening curtains for these two windows and then the bathroom window, and then I'll have it completely quartered off. Again, it's not the prettiest fix, but I try to do the best I can. What I'm going to do now is I go back and burn the edges of this so that it'll be all non-friable. Other than that, guys, thanks for stopping in, thanks for watching, and on to the next project, I guess. I'll see you.